Hello everyone and welcome back to another reading. Today we're looking into the next 7 days for you guys. 3 different groups to choose from and also 3 different crystals. And these are the Enchanted Earth Oracle deck. So for group number 1, this card popped out, number 28, Divine Timing, Trust, and Success. Ooh. Okay, see if anything stands out in here for you. And your crystal is the pyrite. And for group number 2, we have the number 30 and Worthiness, Resting, Self-Discovery, and Introspection. And your crystal, we have this raw fluorite. And for group number 3, we have number 16, Duality, Balance, Harmony, and Integration. And here we have one of my favorites. It's the skull side. Okay, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking and subscribing if you're resonating with these readings and also my energy. You guys are super duper appreciated, as well as your comments. Thank you so much. I love all the emojis. I love reading how this resonates, even if something stands out to you that I didn't even pick up on. Okay, like, thank you so much. It's super appreciated. And without further ado, let's hop into your guys' messages for the next 7 days. Hello, beautiful group number 1, and welcome to your reading. Let's look at this awesome start of your reading already. We have this beautiful card and also the beautiful pyrite. I'm feeling here really with the divine timing and trust and success that your patience is paying off. I really feel like you've been waiting. You've been hanging in there, okay? This feels like freedom and liberation to me, I have to say. Look, looks like a seagull, but it feels also like a peace dove, right? Or somebody coming in with a message, like a messenger. But I also feel this like celebration, like, yay, we made it. Or like a reunion almost, like I haven't seen you in forever. Like you get into a point of something again, okay, where you feel really good, where you feel free, where you feel liberated and happy. And number 28, I love this number. Not want to be biased, but it's my favorite number too. It's to infinity. And I could also be I feel a bit like partnerships here, like maybe a friend you haven't seen in a while, or there's something here, right, that was separating you from something and it was just a timing thing or divine timing. It could have been divine intervention before, but now you're getting your time back almost. I feel like you're getting something back. Okay, your time is coming for like your payout or your positive stuff to come in here. Could be money with the pyrite. Okay, but it feels like all that glitters, everything is positive, things are looking up again, okay? Like a tough cycle is over also, I want to say. Again, they said celebration, okay? And to add to these words, timing, trust, and success, and celebration. Yeah, and that's what it gave me. With the trust, I feel like you've hung in there, right? You hung in there, you had patience, and this is now being rewarded. Actually, I want to get one Lenormand card first. No? Oh my god, I'm so torn. Okay, one of the Quantum Oracle, please, for group number 1. Quantum Oracle, this one already? No? Doesn't want to come out. Okay, like one card, please, for group number 1 for the next 7 days. What else do we have, please, for group number 1? For the next 7 days here. Status quo. Interesting. I almost hear with this one, I feel like I don't care. I just want peace. I just want my peace back. But I also can see the sun like shining through. Maybe something mundane or something you had no influence over with the status quo here. I feel like with the houses, they're colored a specific way. Everything is very linear, but you get into the end of this. You get into the end of this cycle. You know, and this is like the pyrite, the energy coming through. Maybe you've really been honing down on something where you had to follow the rules. Something was just, you couldn't do anything about it. It was just what it is, okay? You had to move through the different stages. When I look at the colors here, could be chakras also. Maybe you're finally getting back into alignment, and then you're getting to this point here. Freedom, right? Freedom at the end of this tight alley, I want to say here. And it doesn't even look that bad, but I feel like it was restrictive. It almost looks like to me that somebody wanted to be having this, but look at this. It almost looks like a mirror image and it's very confusing. It almost feels claustrophobic now. When I look at this side and then I look at this side, like, oh my God, I feel like I almost want to say like a bad movie. Like on the outside, when you look quickly, it doesn't look bad at all. It looks actually quite idyllic. But when you look onto the color and then you look here, it's the same thing. It's like no matter how I turn, where I turn, I can only see that thing, right? It's right in your face, but you're coming to the end of this weird, it's probably something different for each and every one of you, quite obviously, but it feels uncomfortable, even though it shouldn't be or something, right? And maybe it gave you an illusion. You went with it. You went into this alley, okay, and now you're finally getting out of it. You probably expected something else in this alley, and yeah, cycle, right? Another 2. There's definitely also something about duality, which is interesting because group number 3 has the card of duality. But here it looks almost the same. Maybe we didn't have duality, right? Maybe there was this like, no, it was for so long, it was just this one way. Everything was not working my way, or something was super stagnant. I had to follow the status quo. I couldn't be myself. I felt limited. I felt whatever, right? This house has to be blue. These have to be yellow, and this one can be red. Like, man, there's no freedom. It could be creativity. You could be an artist, maybe, but again, we're coming to the end of that. There is this ocean here. The water gives me the sensation of your feelings are free to flow. This could be about a relationship as well. Okay, we're getting to the end of like maybe having to follow specific rules. And at work or in a relationship or with your art or with yourself, with your circumstances, whatever it was. But it's almost over. Cycles, right? I heard recycle. It was a recycle in a sense of like, you can use this as a memory now, as a tool in your toolbox, but you're definitely free to go. You made it through, okay? You made it through this learning curve. You made it through this cycle, this season. Could be money that's increasing here finally. Finally, I feel like success is coming. Divine timing, Oof, things look brighter. Really nice. Let's get one Lenormand card, please, for group number 1. Number 30, the lilies. Again, peace is coming. Peace, family, potentially, friendships, an offering, I heard. Some sort of offering here. But tending also, I heard tending to your garden here when I look at her tending at this flower. But it feels like a very important flower, like a flower of wisdom almost, right? You gained a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. You're making it to a very specific level in your life, even spiritually or financially. Yeah, really cool. I heard you're graduating from something. Well, that's interesting. You're coming out of the fog, I feel like, of the clouds here. You're getting the hang of it. You're conquering your beast here. You're conquering something. There was a war going on in the background. That's maybe why I felt it was a situation we just could not control. Okay, there were rules in place and maybe it was out of your hand. It was out of control. And in the forefront, though, it looks like nothing is going on. I feel this was an illusion. It looks peaceful in this, right? But it feels almost uncomfortable, like a dead city, like a fake city, like in a movie setting. It looks like a movie set. Like it's not real, right? But you're coming out of that. You're coming into the real again, into yourself. With that knowledge, though, that you accumulated in there, which is a good thing, okay? Oh, this card really wants to come. It just flew off. Yeah, there's a choice also. I feel like something was out of your hand and something was happening in the background. You just had to wait. You had to wait and wait and wait. Maybe a long time here. I feel also mature, older energy in the lily card. But also peace. I heard romance for some of you. Maybe you had to wait for a long time to get to excitement again, to freedom where you can express yourself freely. Also, the water is emphasized here for me right now. And I really feel this. You can't see much of it, but I feel it's calling you so much, like your feelings, your emotions are coming back. If something was stagnant also in a relationship, like there's time coming again where things are more juicy, more flowy, more expressive, more exciting, okay, where you can really feel something. Yeah, romance is coming through as well. tending to your garden, right? Maybe it's a hormonal thing here for some of you. We just had to wait something out. On to some tarot cards for group number 1, please. Ooh, okay, the Emperor. Wow, he was very, very determined to come out here. We have, I make empowered choices. I already thought about choices when I saw the 6 here was really standing out to me as well. But I feel the choice was in the background. That's what I felt. Yeah, I felt like something was out of your hands. But the cycle is just naturally over. So maybe this is another person here, or somebody in power, somebody in control who had to follow the rules. And he's just like, well, these are the rules, we have to follow them. But now we made it through, right? I really feel there's a new beginning also with the red jasper here. I feel this is fire energy with the Emperor, but with the red jasper gives me root chakra. There's something starting again, like a newer foundation, a better foundation, or you're finding your footing in something new. Something is done with. I really feel almost this person was in charge of something. But regardless, I feel if this is you, there's more control coming back to you, right? Where you feel, we're talking about feelings, where you feel back in control. Under this, actually, we had the ship and the bouquet. I really feel this is very fitting for you here. There's a gift coming here from a distance. And this just confirms what we were thinking and talking about, that this could have been a long time coming, okay? A journey, a long journey that's finally over. Here's a success coming, your gifts are coming, you're being rewarded, okay? Success. You had faith and trust that this will come eventually. Wow, yeah, that makes a lot of sense here for you. Beautiful. I also heard you are free to go wherever you want after this time is over. Yeah. You're free to go wherever you want. Like something is opening to you where you can make decisions again, right? Where you are in power again, yeah, with this as well. Okay, let's get a few more tarot cards here. I feel like this was very singled out with the Emperor. This could be an upgrade finally in a position, a new job or something like that here as well. Maybe self-employment I heard for some of you here. Or making empowered choices. Oh, that's what they say. I make empowered choices. Wow. I didn't even look. They really emphasized you are empowered again to make empowered choices. Okay. And we have the Page of Swords. I take care of the detail and stay in control. Wow, your reading is full of control. You're getting your control back. Your success. Things are turning back into your favor. Things are going back into your lane. Like something was out of control or out of... was just out of your norm. Something was just not right. Even if you don't even know, like it could have just been like a planetary thing. Mercury was in retrograde, right? So we're coming out of that. I mean, there's still some after effects, but I feel like there is definitely liberation with things shifting, right? And things are always shifting. Like it is what it is, but this is the next phase and this feels really damn good. Okay. This is also about studies or education, but this could also, I feel like determination in here with this specific Page of Swords. He looks very determined, or she, or whatever. Ametrine, yeah, like you're very empowered. You might feel like, oh no, I'm going after this. Or maybe you have a lot of different things now you're so excited to maybe want to try and do. But also speaking. Okay, there's something about communication here. I'm liking the butterflies. Decisive, potentially. You're sharpening your swords. Maybe you're sharpening your skills. You're sharpening your skills on something. You're getting a bit of like a trim, a haircut, you know, like something is sharper. Maybe your skills, your traits, your intuition, something is sharper now. This gave you an edge, I want to say. This tougher situation gave you an edge. Okay? That's a new edge. This might be a new trait that you didn't have before. The Page of Swords, yeah, they say spy. Like, Page of Swords can also be somebody who's spying on you or something like this. Let's see what's coming after this. Maybe you're also finding something out when I look at this. I take care of the detail. You might also get your answers finally when you made it through here, okay? That's why you're coming out on top. So you might also, everything will make sense as soon as this period is over. You might get your answers, okay? Okay, wow, okay, 3 cards together and 3 of Wands. This always reminds me of 3 of Wands, and here it is. I have the energy to I need to realize my goals. So there is this fresh new thing coming, or your manifestations are finally coming in, your ships are coming in. Let's look at these cards here, starting off with the beautiful Sun card on top, with the Sunstone. I am optimistic and appreciate all I have. Wow. There's such better times coming here, right? With the sunshine peeking through. It's almost calling you in. The last little bit is like, yeah, whatever. I'm not even going to focus. I'm just going to focus on where I want to go. It's like driving. You want to look where you're going, right? If there's an accident or it's winter or whatever, like you don't want to look at the scarcity object. You want to just focus on where you need to go. If you want to go right, you want to look right. You're not going to look left. You know what I mean? So this is really you also becoming very clear and focused. I heard things will make sense again for you. To not complicate this message here. We don't need to complicate it. Spirit is saying, look, the Five of Cups, I will move forward when the time is right. I love this deck actually now that I took this today. It's very positive. Even the negative cards have positive wording on it. I will move forward when the time is right. And this is about timing here, okay? And this is really what's happening. That's why I feel like you might still be in this, but you're not focusing on it too much anymore. You're just running with it now. You know also now with this reading that you're very, very close, right? You can literally smell this here. Like your pirate is so bright. Your success is so bright. Your future is so bright that you can only focus on that. I don't know if they actually all fit here. I'm not sure what I'm doing. We also have the Eight of Cups, again, something about walking away, and here moving forward with the Five of Cups. I accept my situation without resistance. Yeah, I think you're really in the surrender mode because you can see the light at the end of the tunnel and you're like, okay, good, we're almost there. Three of Pentacles, I like this. When I show my work, others give support. Talking about an artist here that came through, okay, so you will definitely get the necessary appreciation. You will get the necessary, with the success here, I feel like you get the necessary public recognition. Maybe more clients, right? Maybe there is other people that are finally seeing your talent. They're seeing who you truly are, or what you're made of, that you've got what it takes. The Three of Pentacles can also again stand for education. You got an edge, or other people are also helping you, showing you the way, or giving you this last advice or something like this, or pulling you through. Okay, it could be help here, teamwork with the Three of Pentacles, others helping you potentially here. But with this and this, I feel the Six of Wands energy, where recognition, rewards for your hard work, okay? You made it through the battle. You're coming back from the battlefield, you're being rewarded, you're being celebrated, right? Lots of celebration here, I feel. Something's coming together. With the three of Pentacles, when I show my work, others give support, there's a flow, okay? You're back in the flow. And the root chakra with the Pentacles, this could also be a health situation. Okay, you're finding your footing again, you're feeling better, there's a new beginning, you're feeling stronger, you're feeling grounded. Yeah, grounded. You may have been floating around here, right? Not knowing what the heck is going on. So there's groundedness coming back, alignment, body, mind, and spirit here, I feel with the number 3, especially. This was also necessary to leave emotional baggage behind. The Five of Cups talks about sorrow, sadness, and grieving. So there's light coming here, okay? There's more innocence. There's a reset coming with the Sun card. Reset of your innocence, of letting something go. Heavy emotional stuff potentially, okay? To find back your grounding, your footing. To be free again, also to experience new feelings, right? And collect your rewards and gifts. Potentially maybe from people. Maybe these are compliments. Congratulations. Okay? You made it. You're good. Some sort of approval. Okay, maybe a certificate or something like that, I feel, for some of you. Yeah, but you're sharpening your skills, so this could be running together here. The Page of Swords with the Two of Pentacles here as well. Yeah, you're learning something. And we had your Three of Wands. I have the energy to realize my goals. I feel you're also free again to really emphasize on them or to sharpen your skills. Do that certificate, okay? Yeah. Have that support from other people, show you in the right direction or point you in the right direction here, or have control over what you want to experience next as well. Let's get one more oracle card from this deck here. Let's see if there's another message. Anything else for group number 1, please, which looks already so awesome. We have compassion with number 29, 28, 29. Okay, I'm liking that. Very blue. Again, it's right just over the Page of Swords now. I'll put this here. This could be also a messenger here. I heard tough love. Tough love for someone. Maybe that's you, though. I really feel you are changing, or you changed because of this situation. And you're not cold. You're not becoming cold, but I feel like you're implementing something that is almost like a protection mechanism where you're getting an edge, where you do not have to get, like, let's say you get very emotional over things, okay, easily, or things like rub you the wrong way, or your heart is hurt easily. I feel like you're getting some sort of edge here that gives you something that balances you out when situations like this happen. So you're not like so emotionally invested even, right? If you're invested very quickly with people, this will give you the necessary distance, the necessary truth or reality to specific situations, how to handle them, maybe with a bit more cool, calm, collective energy, but also more leadership, more confidence, and more what's the word here? Like the emperor. I mean, he's the freaking emperor. He makes decisions. He's not scared, right? Very fearless. Yeah, this could be something that's being added on here through what you've made it through. But this is like the compassion for yourself. This is warm, but it's cold at the same time because you learned something that is just for you, right? Your compassion for yourself. To become tough also in a way. But not tough in a way that you're now just going to be cold to everyone and have walls up. This is not that at all. This is just to bring you balance, to bring you more groundedness, to know what you want, to know who you are, and to present that and not be flipping over with the next wind, right? It just made you stronger, so much stronger. Yeah, the bigger picture is on the bottom. So it's definitely something like we can see from a distance now. As soon as you make it through, you will get your answer. You will understand certain things, why they happened or why they had to happen. You're coming back into alignment and optimism, right? This whole deck is about optimism. The key. Wow. Yeah, I feel like they're all very relevant for you. So we have alignment, your optimism, your happiness is coming back, your light is coming back, your strength is coming back, leadership. You will understand what happened and why. You will get specific answers that you need. And here's a key: solutions, gifts. Okay, so more doors are also opening, and you're getting the key to open new doors with that. You are the key now. Okay, moving forward. And like 3.0, 4.0, 5.0. I mentioned this in one of my last readings as well. Let's get you a last card here, please, for the next 7 days, please, for group number 1. We have this. Oh, look, time again. We started with divine timing, and here's time. Let's see what's on the bottom. Do you want to know? Do you really want to know? And this card is popping off on the other side. Look at that. This emperor, action. Key. You got the key. Now run upstairs and go. Or downstairs, however you want to look at it. Maybe you're coming from this side, okay. But I feel like you're reaching this, or you're going up the stairs. This makes me feel or think of different dimensions, so you're definitely upgrading. And we talked about this, you're getting an edge. You're getting an upgrade of in some way. What are we looking at first here? Time. Time spent worrying is time spent. Yeah, this is not necessary anymore. It was divine timing. We're understanding this now. Look, you're almost there. Okay, nothing to worry about. If you're going to make up stories in your head about people and circumstances, please make them love stories with happy endings. You will get your happy ending for number 1. Don't you worry. And we have abundance. Look at that. We have a lot of abundance here with the Pirate. So this could be a lot of different abundances. Abundance of feelings and happiness, or even finances, right? We have that here as well being picked up. Being a thoughtful steward for the money you already have is the secret to creating more abundance. When you trust yourself to handle more, that's when more shows up. This is your thing, right? You needed this skill to maybe become a little bit more straightforward, to have that edge, whatever that edge could be. Like, it could be different for each and every one of you, but the swords have to do with communication and thoughts, thinking, intellect, cleverness, maybe, sharp communication skills, okay? Maybe a language. Yeah, maybe. As an example. Let's look at your action card, because you got the key to the door to open it, to level up. Baby steps are still steps, and they're better than standing still. You're on in the home stretch, okay? home stretch, group number 1. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that helped and you can put this wherever it resonates for you. Your success is coming. It was all about divine timing here. You're soon going to be liberated and feeling free again and better and understanding what was happening. And I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, beautiful group number 2, and welcome to your reading. You fell drawn to this beautiful unicorn and this florid, or just one of the things, okay? Or the number 30. Peace, okay? Florid always brings some peace, but this is a really heavy one. It's very, very heavy. Feels like a heavy blanket, a weighted blanket. Maybe that's something that's also helpful. We have here resting, self-discovery, and introspection and worthiness. So maybe something that gives you like a hug almost, right? Like something heavier that gives you comfort, takes away some anxiety potentially, but that's only if it resonates. Number 30 here. I feel something is also put in the spotlight. Worthiness, resting, self-discovery, and introspection. I feel you're at the point where you will be figuring something out, right? Spotlight is on. Like you're pinpointing something. You might get, I almost feel like a light bulb, okay, going off here. Something is illuminating. It could be a moon also. I think there's a full moon on Wednesday. I don't know. One of the days this week, there is a full moon and I'll be making another video. So this could be a nice continuation here for someone. It's also standing out right now that these are 6 trees. It feels like the 6 of Wands, but also the 6 of Swords. So there's peace coming in knowing that your success or breakthrough is very close. You feel also really good about yourself. I think you're also giving yourself the necessary attention. Okay, this could be another thing here. Self-discovery, yeah, resting and introspection. Like I feel like you're feeling worthy of something. You're giving yourself also what you need. You're not waiting for others to potentially do this. And by doing that, you will realize that maybe support was there all along. I don't know what that means right now. Maybe that you're the most important person, that you have to focus on yourself. Maybe turn the spotlight back on yourself here in the next 7 days. But let's get a few more cards. For group number 2, please, for the next 7 days. What else can we see here, please, for group number 2? What can they know to know? Oh, 2 cards want to come for you. That's an interesting card on the bottom. I just want to look at it. We'll take it if it resonates with the rest, but I have a feeling here, the intention, number 6, and playing it safe, right? But talk about worthiness. Look, she's also wearing white picket fence, white trees. There's something here you're protecting yourself from. That's really interesting. And in the background, there's fireworks going off. Yeah, very interesting, isn't this? Okay, I think now we have to take this. I feel it's very, and it's a 6. We talked about 6 of Wands and 6 of Swords. So the 6 of Wands is success and victory and recognition. And the 6 of Swords is moving into calmer waters with something. Maybe you're also making a decision, right? With the number 6. You're finally coming to that point of, okay, I know what to do now. I had the necessary introspection and I reflected and I know now what to do. So here we're either not willing, right? We're playing it safe, or you are not ready yet to face the music, to face the celebration, to face whatever's going on, the action. Okay. Yeah, you may be contemplating. Let's see what this says here. Deserving. OMG. Look at this. Resting, self-discovery, worthiness, deserving. 6, another 6, consciousness. You're becoming conscious. Something is coming from the inside out, okay? You're going to be realizing your worth. You're going to be realizing the worth of this situation, about this other person, about your money, about whatever this is, though. The feeling here is that you're going to be realizing something to be able to make a decision. Because you're putting yourself in the center. The most important person here is you. Look at this. Single, single, single person. Doesn't mean you're single. It just means that the light is on you, okay? Maybe you're in power here to make a decision in the next 7 days. But it feels really good. Take your time also. I don't think there's a rush, and that doesn't look like a rush here, okay? But it looks like a bit like luxury, I have to say, okay? Maybe you're really spoiling yourself with something. You're taking yourself out. You're nurturing yourself. This could also be visualizations, feeling really, really good, putting yourself in the right mood. Okay, let's see what this card is. Planning and action. Number 2 with energy. You're shifting your energy for manifestations. If you've been doing like a law of attraction or something, this would be very fitting as an example because you're putting yourself in the right frequency, right? You're figuring this out, how to do this. In the end, I feel like you're just going to be figuring out that all you need is just to feel good. Feel good about yourself, feel good in your body, feel good where you are right now, and things will shift. The inspired action will come. Your energy will shift. This could be with the 2. Let's say you're trying to manifest a partner. If you put yourself in this energy of being happy right now, the energy will shift and will bring you the necessary steps into your intuition. So something will show you the way, right? The next, like you might see something in the paper, or you might see something while driving, but suddenly you have an idea. So if you learn or you figure out how to put yourself in this situation or in this energy, you will know what to do. This could be money, this could be houses, finances, financing. I heard financing something, where to move, the road, planning and action, right? It looks like 2 of Wands, but also Ace of Wands with a little bit of Emperor vibes. Really cool. This could also be like, where are we going to onto vacation? Where are we going to go? No matter how this could resonate here, you're changing your energy, okay? Taking action on something. Here we're coming, it starts with realizing that you have to put yourself in the center of attention. You're also realizing that you have the luxury right now to choose potentially, and that you take the time to do this. You're changing your frequency because you're focusing on yourself. And boom, you're going to be ready to plan and take action. Potentially becoming very clear about something. We see a city, so it almost looks like a castle. Or, yeah, like, looks like a very important building. Maybe you're dreaming stuff up, but I feel like you're not going to be far off from realizing your dreams or your goals. Let's get a Lenormand card or more. Let's see what else we have, please, for group number 2 for the next 7 days. 662 is really standing out right now. Damn. 662. I might have to check this number in my angel book. Okay, here. All right. I'm just going to find 662. Like it's 6, 6, and 2 up here. Intention, consciousness, and energy. Okay, let's read this. We have 662, big picture, make choices that reflect the main goal. Instead of focusing on the little things that can distract you and create negativity, focus on the big picture today. Your angels remind you that when you keep that image in mind, each choice you make will be in favor of what you ultimately want. Write down your main goal and put the paper somewhere you will see it constantly. So you could be making a vision board. That's something here that's coming through now, right? When we look at this planning and the street and all of this stuff here. So maybe you're making a vision board or you're really becoming very clear. But we kind of chatted about this too. Really cool. Setting intentions, becoming aware of them, or decisive about them, and then you're changing energy into action. Moving through the motion here. And we have number 13, the child. Wow, this is a new beginning, group number 2. A new exciting cycle, I want to say. Sunshine and happiness is coming through too. Plus the 13 is transformation. I feel like this is a bit of a new cycle, new process, something maybe you haven't been in, okay? But it feels exciting at the same time. And it feels like a leap of faith, almost like the Fool card. You're letting also maybe something come out of you, like your little inner child, right? You're letting it come out and play, dream up something, and you're actually going to be realizing that you can make this happen. You can have what you want. When also in a playful way. I also feel Abraham Hicks coming through. It's like somebody here must be really into law of attraction or manifestations. Maybe that's something you newly discovered for yourself, okay? And you feel really, really motivated to implement it and try all of these techniques. Okay, maybe that's new for you. Let's see if there's another one after the child here. You have the number 15 with the bear. The bear can stand for boss and leadership though, and it could also be territory and environment, okay? This guy seems a bit aggressive here, trying to get at this wasp's nest, get to the honey or whatever. He's very big. You're conquering something. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be easier Something is going to become easier. I also feel something about a fool. Fools, like the fool card came through already, right? It's like something innocent, something not thinking of the consequences. I really you're trying to liberate yourself from fear also, and from consequences. Like I'm going to let go of all the thoughts that say, but something could happen if, or what could happen if, what if. I feel like you really are going to do something almost a little crazy to prove yourself that you do not have to think of what if. You might be really going out of your comfort zone a little bit here, I heard. Okay, and we have the anchor. Oh, this is interesting because the bear and the anchor talk about right now, right here. Okay, and the snake is on the bottom. Look at this. I almost feel this is like almost like a secluded island here. This is very interesting. It's almost like a game. I don't know if you're playing a game, literally playing a game. You're trying to get to a specific point. Trying to solve a riddle. Maybe you are doing some crosswords or something like this in the next 7 days. Group number 2. This is interesting. Like the moon and the sun here. I feel like there's 2 sides to the snake. The snake can be deceiving, but the snake can also be healing, right? The snake is poisonous, but it's also containing the antidote. Like, and it has this golden egg there sitting there. It feels like shedding skin also. I feel a new era for some of you. Scorpio is in here. This is also very interesting right now. Yeah, somebody is risky. You're risking something. Group number 2 in the next 7 days. But I feel like you have a game plan. You definitely have a game plan. You will know what to do at what stage. But you're not going to let yourself held back anymore by, oh my God, something could go wrong. I'm not even going to try. I really feel you're gaining some sort of something here that you're not going to be afraid to try something. They just gave me the example too that the scorpion, the Scorpio, the animal, they can kill themselves with their own stinger. If they're in a situation where they think they're going to die, instead of like getting killed or whatever, however, in what way, they can kill themselves, or they will kill themselves. They take themselves out. This is so interesting right now. It's like you're going to try it, but I have a backup plan and I have a game plan just in case something goes wrong. So there's definitely, you're coming to a point of fearlessness, okay? So you're making a game plan in the next 7 days. And you're going to risk something. But I feel with this now, it's going to be very well thought through. But this could also be what we talked about with the affirmations, with the law of attractions, okay? Law of attraction planning, implementing new techniques, rules, strategies here, coming up with something. Maybe I don't know if somebody's trying to seduce somebody a little bit, okay? But anyways, very interesting. But I also feel like you're fighting the devil, you're fighting the beast a little bit. Maybe you're becoming a boss and you have to show yourself from a specific angle, okay? You have to really hone in your strength here, okay? Show yourself. Yeah, this feels really interesting with the anchor. I feel with the anchor that you're outweighing your options again, because we're looking back here in the background is a lighthouse. The lighthouse is like the safe pole, right? As long as I see this lighthouse, I know where the land is. And there's the anchor, playing it safe. You know what? You're going back and forth between playing it safe and taking a risk. But I honestly feel you're going to be taking that risk. You're going to be brave. You're going to do it. I feel this up and down a little bit. It's like, yeah, but what if? But I feel essentially you're going to be having faith and trusting this. Okay? You're going to trust your heart. You're going to be trusting your intuition. You're going to trust and have faith and carry the cross, okay, somewhere else where it feels like it's a risk. You are going to do this thing, I feel like, whatever you're contemplating. Maybe this is a decision you have to make and you're like, oh, am I going to travel? Like, for example, you got 2 job opportunities and one is here, okay, and it feels good and it's fine, but it's just fine. And then one is maybe in a different city, or it's a bit out of your comfort zone because maybe you need to have a different role, right? Maybe you need to be a boss as well, or you have to work with people and you don't like that, or whatever this could be. That could be uncomfortable, but it also is very lucrative, okay? Maybe you're going to go in the end with the one that seems a bit more risky or out of your comfort zone, because you also find it very intriguing, okay? It almost feels here with the child energy that's coming through is like, hey, please do something for fun, do something new. If you want to change something, you have to change something. If you want something new, you need to change something, right? You're going to be realizing something here about yourself, maybe that you have been playing it safe. Like, this could be going in a lot of different ways here with these cards, but I definitely see a bit of an up and down, a bit of a struggle of making a decision. But regardless, there is great energy coming for you, action taking and potentially risk. But we'll get some more cards and see how this where this leads us. Okay, I haven't even done any tarot cards and we're already into like 60 minutes here. So let's see what else we have, please, for group number 2 for the next 7 days. Maybe the tarot can give us some answers. The one on the bottom, they say. 10 of Swords. I see the truth in this ending. Very interesting. So there is some sort of cycle that is ending here, also indicated. Maybe we need to let go. Whoop. This is jumping. 3 of Cups. I embrace joyful opportunities. Opportunities. That's an interesting sentence for the 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups is also celebration. Interesting, though, we have only single people in here, only individuals. And the 3 of Cups talks about social or friendships, okay? Social life and friendships, other people. Maybe there was a break here in friendships. There was a break in something. Maybe there was a third-party situation, whatever it is. But I feel something happened, potentially, that maybe made you question your worth. But this also brings new opportunities, right? So you're maybe contemplating of moving somewhere else, either emotionally or spiritually or physically, right? Am I going to take on that challenge? Now that I'm in this situation anyways, maybe I'll just make it a really brand new situation for me. Maybe I need a change of scenery. Maybe I need new shoes. Maybe I need a new city or a new job or whatever, a new diet. Okay, so there's something about this here. This ending is leading you to introspection. And we have the 6 of Swords. And where did we talk about this? Here, 6 of Swords and 6 of Wands. Success and also 6 of Swords I saw in this. I know that peaceful times will come. The 6 of Swords is moving into calmer waters. You're transporting yourself somewhere safe and somewhere different. Okay, where you feel better, where things are not so heavy. Yeah, I think at the end of the week you will come to conclusions and you will take this into your own hand. You will regain your energy, you will regain your strength after this, whatever happened here or is happening. You're going to be reflecting a little bit, but you also see the potential in this new opportunity or opportunities, right? If there's multiple ones that kind of now grabbing your interest because something is ending anyways, almost, I want to say. Let's see if there's another one here, please, for group number 2 for the next 7 days. Oh, I really felt this card. Page of Swords. I take care of the detail and stay in control. Maybe there was news, right? We still got here. Getting to the bottom of something. This could have been inside spying a little bit. This could be messages you're receiving. 4 of Wands was on the bottom before. The universe brings all I need to feel blissful. So you're definitely also getting a helping hand or messages from the universe. Here is your creator energy. Hang on, I need to change my battery really quick. Okay, really cool, Magician. I manifest perfectly what I desire. Look at this. This is the energy that is coming after this contemplation, okay? After we figure something out here, or get that specific news, get into the bottom of something with the detail here with the Page of Swords, you might get some sort of insight into something, find something out potentially. Get the truth, right? It says, I see the truth in this ending, and here we have some sort of both detail, communication, or messages, okay? Learning something, finding something out, yeah, same. And then we had this Four of Wands twice on the bottom. The universe brings all I need to feel blissful. I think you will create together in conjunction with the universe. Okay, you could be resonating with a little bit of all of these different stories we talked about. Maybe you are realizing how to set goals now for yourself when you figure out your worth. Okay, there's some sort of success and peace in figuring out your worth. You will be realizing that so many things are possible for you, I feel. Regardless what this ending here means, right? Maybe it could have been so many different things, obviously. But this is good for you. This will empower you. You will create hand in hand with the universe or with your soul. You will be understanding something. You might also be receiving some signs or insight, okay, visions, 1111, whatever, 6s or 2s. Very interesting. But this also talks about home, talking about the barren environment, okay, standing up also for what you believe in, I heard, okay. Taking a risk also in speaking up. This is a good foundation. So essentially, you're working towards a very stable foundation. I think maybe with this, we're figuring out where we want to be. Where do you want this stability? Maybe it's a partnership, maybe it's a city or your environment or your work situation. You are going to figure out your worth and therefore your strengths and your voice as well. And you will create because you will figure out that you are the magician. You have that power to create. And you will manifest perfectly what you desire. But first we need to figure out what that is. But with the law of attraction or attracting certain things to you, they're saying right now that we do not need to know necessarily exactly what that thing is that you want to manifest. Sometimes it's even better if you give the universe, that's why you're creating with the universe. The universe is saying, you just go to this place. You just go here. Where you feel like that. Everything is full of flowers and I'm good, I'm happy, I feel rich, I feel worthy, I feel good about myself. And then the universe says, we will add on the rest. We will give you the inspired nudges. We will give you the visions. We will point you in the right direction. Your intuition will lead you where you need to go. And this will match this energy. So you're preparing the energy and the universe will add on the other stuff. And shows you the way on how to manifest your 3D physical things and how to get them. So it's almost like you're building hand in hand with the universe or with your soul, with your spirit guides, whatever, okay? I hope that resonates. Really cool energy though. I'm liking this. Something about the 4s also, because here on the bottom, look at this, we have the 4 spirit, the angels of the 4 directions. Number 4, you have angels all around you, supporting you, stabilizing you. The lighthouse, right? They're pointing you in the right direction. Spirit, number 1, the vast universe. So please believe that you are so protected. The universe is opening for you, right? They're only asking you just to put yourself in this energy, in this frequency here of deserving. Just feel good. Try to find a place of feeling good about yourself, not about your circumstances, whatever. Let them rest. Focus on yourself. Focus to make yourself feel good. We have protection. Yeah, look at this. You're so freaking protected. Number 26. Let's see. And this one, number 62, nature spirit, chloride and quartz, very green, heart chakra. But again, I feel protection, nature spirit. This is really this is your help that is coming in the next 7 days, okay? Who's creating with you? Look at 6-2. We looked at 662, and this is number 62. How cool. Oh God, I have to read this really quick. I know this is getting really long, I promise. Last card is coming. See if it's relevant. 62, acquisition, prepare for the arrival. What is it? Oh yeah, this is your number, sorry. 662, 62, 6s and 2s, okay? Prepare for the arrival of what is new. Your angels, want you to acquire all that is in your highest good, but in order to do so, you must let go of the reluctance to give up the old ways of doing things. Oh, group number 2, repeat this mantra. I am willing to become the version of myself that is the most authentic. Oh goodness, I'm so glad I looked it up for you. Perfect. Okay? 6s and 2s are going to be your thing for the next 7 days. Take a screenshot. I am willing to become the version of myself that is the most authentic. And the authenticity is probably what will help you to put you in this mode, okay, of being very aware and conscious about your worth. Okay, last card, please, for group number 2. Ooh, this one. Oh, growth. That was easy. Evolution starts when you leave your comfort zone. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Look how much more there is for you to experience, group number 2. So much more for you to come, okay? We see the success is possible here with these white 6 trees, but also the 6 of swords, of moving into calmer waters where you belong, where you feel good. The other side of the river, okay? Really nice. Growing out of this comfort zone. Expanding your horizon. Your evolution. So thank you so much, group number 2. I hope that helped. You can put this wherever it resonates. I'm sending you the biggest hugs. Don't forget about all the angels that are there for you in every corner, or at least in 4 directions, okay? And I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, beautiful group number 3, and welcome to your reading. You fell drawn to this beautiful card and also this skull aside. It's absolutely incredible. I know I always talk about fluoride and how it calms me down, but this is also something that brings a lot of peace. It is some sort of calcium form, but therefore I find like it brings a lot of relaxation and peace and inner peace, okay? Number 16, duality, balance, harmony, and integration. This really feels like the Lover's card to me in a way. We added on a 1, so it's kind of the Tower card in the Tarot and the Star card in the Lenormand. So I feel like you're in the flow. Nothing is wrong. If this is about love or partnership, okay, there's flow here. Everything is okay. There's ups and downs potentially because of duality, but they bring peace to the force, okay? There is like this balance of duality, I want to say. Of yin and yang, of masculine and feminine. You have harmony and integration. Something is flowing through you and you are flowing through something else. I see this almost being connected. This is one circle. Okay. Yeah, it's one circle. This might be masculine and this might be feminine, but it's connected, right? There's no separation really. It's one thing. It's one. So you're both. I'm not saying you're both, yes, energetically you're masculine and feminine, but obviously, like we're balancing something out. But again, this could also be a relationship, but I also see this almost turning like a wheel of fortune here in a circle. It feels also a bit like, what is this? Togetherness and love, acceptance and appreciation potentially, but this also is inner peace, right? If we're finding peace maybe in the middle of a storm, it almost looks like an egg now, almost making a family. Maybe there is a third thing that's coming that's connecting you. You know, if this is a man and a woman or whatever, however you, whatever you resonate with, I feel like a third thing, maybe like an egg, right? Something that holds you together, that brings you with a peace and harmony in the duality. So this could be a child, this could be a common hobby, this could be a common goal, an endeavor, a hobby. Did I say a hobby? Or a child, right? Family. If you want to take a screenshot here, okay, go ahead. It's also a 7. 1 and 6 make 7, and it's on page 43, so a 7 might also be important here, okay? Instead of having one thing and the other, I heard, one thing and another extreme thing, we're having a middle thing, and that's the number 7. It's not the 1 and the 6 or the 4 and the 3, it's the number 7. Like something in the middle here, that where you find, I feel like a common ground that's going to bring balance. Okay, it says here we are creatures of duality in a world of duality. Light meets dark, day meets night, as above so below, as within so without. These yin and yang pine martens appear with the message that in order to find balance in the ebb and flow of life, we must be willing to honor all parts of ourselves as integral elements of our journey. It's important to integrate and harmonize these opposing forces within us through mindfulness and self-reflection. With this card, you are being encouraged to go deep within on a journey of self-discovery. Acknowledge and accept all parts of yourself, understanding that you and others are not simply good or bad. When you look at things in such a binary way, you are denying the nuance and richness of the human experience. If you don't want to listen to all of this, obviously, just skip ahead. You are denying the complexity of our beautiful, complicated minds and emotions. People and nature are not so black and white. It is so important to honor the full spectrum of our human experience in order to live authentically and truthfully. Just as the moon waxes and wanes, you too experience moments of illumination and shadow. When the moonlights When the moon's light is hidden in darkness, though unseen in the moment, we acknowledge and accept that the full moon is there, patiently awaiting its time to shine. Shouldn't we extend the same grace to ourselves and those around us? Okay, so it's definitely about partnerships or other people or whatever could be the duality in your life. Animals, situations, okay? Oh, look, when I was pre-shuffling what's on the bottom. People, kindred, partnership. I really feel this is relevant. Your higher self is speaking to you right now. As with this message, right? That we're all different, but we all have a story, but that at the end, it's all the same thing, right? We're all trying to find balance. We're all trying to figure things out. We're all messy. We're all loving. We're all full of hate. Okay, like everybody goes through all of these stages in a very different way, quite obviously, through different experiences, through different parents, different upbringings, and so forth. But I feel in the end, we're all human. We all come here to experience a specific story. So I feel like something will bring you peace in all of this, to understand, to have more compassion or something. A lighthouse. We talked about the lighthouse in the last group too. There's a miracle here. There's a rainbow. There's these hot air balloons. Look, there's like really harmony coming, okay? Harmony is coming through understanding and acceptance. That people are just different, but that doesn't mean they're bad. We're all different because we're not all the same. That was so dumb. Yeah, because of our environment, our upbringing, culture, whatever it is, but in the end, we're all human, right? Like, it's a literal thing that we come here to experience being different, right? How boring would it be if we were all the same? And if it's really someone we can't stand, we just have to send them love and keep our distance, because why keep that energy alive of uncomfort and stuff like that? So there's peace coming, and your higher self is working you through the conflict, okay? It's making you feel peaceful, and that you can also go wherever you want to go and need to go. This may be also, if this is a person you do not want to have a kindred partnership with, to let them go, to just let them be, but they don't have to be around you, or you don't also have to be around them. Like, we do not have to force ourselves to be around the people that we're just not getting along with. I really am feeling this is very important. Personally, this is what I would do, okay? But do whatever makes you feel better. Your higher self loves everyone. I want to tell you, spirit loves everyone because they see the purpose in everyone, okay? Why they are the way they are. But for us, with human experiences of emotion and like memories and whatever, right? Or holding on to grudges, or, you know, having experienced certain things with certain people, it's really hard for some people to let things go. And I'm a super understanding of that. So you have to make a decision on something that brings you peace, okay? But I feel like we're working through the conflict to find harmony here. I want to take this card, actually. Yeah, teacher could be your higher self, or other people even, or yourself, or it's just age. Sometimes it's just age, growing up, getting older. You know, sometimes we just get tired of situations and you're like, I don't even want to spend more energy on this, whatever, don't care. Let's move on. Okay, let's get a Lenormand card. Oh, thank you. Oh, the flowers, and this one stuck to it. Okay, let's see what this is. Yeah, maturity, families. This could be a family situation or a romantic as well, actually, I feel, with the lilies. But this is maturity. This is peace offering. Peace is coming here. Peace is on the bottom, and loyalty. Look at that. Peace, loyalty, and happiness are on the bottom of this subject, okay? Your higher self is helping you to work through this situation here right now, if this is a conflict. Could just be waves, could just be a hookup, could just be a shake-up, could be a bump in the road, okay? Or unclear where's the lighthouse? Okay, you're twisting and turning. Yeah, it's a little bit hard to steer right now, but I feel like harmony is coming. So let's see what came out with the flowers, which is a gift. Okay, flowers are gifts. You have the coffin. Yeah, there is a appreciation. I feel appreciation through growth and maturity and loyalty are coming in here. Maybe somebody's also proving their loyalty, or somebody will be explaining their point, and this will bring you better understanding, right? This could be more insight into a situation here, but we're putting something away. When I said sometimes we just need to be moving on, we could be moving on literally, right? We're putting something in a box, putting it away, put some flowers on top. Okay, this is dead. This is like not worth something anymore. This could also be paying your respects towards something or someone. I heard this could also be a past loved one. Sorry, it's just coming through. But we might be honoring something here. You might be honoring something. But the coffin also stands for transformation, just like the death card. Similar, okay? There is something, there's a big end and a beginning here. There's flowers, right? Flowers. It's almost like when something burned down, it gives fertile ground. It brings more fertility, like it purifies the ground, I want to say. This is really interesting. So there is room now for growth. There's room for gifts and surprises here. There's definitely returning a leaf, like, or a page or something here, I feel. Your heart is becoming full again, okay? Maybe you're letting someone back in. Maybe you will literally receive flowers. Maybe there's somebody here saying, sorry, okay, I haven't addressed the situation the right way. Can we put this behind us? So this is kind of what I'm feeling here with these two together. And then we have these beautiful cards. There's growth and maturity. So I feel like this agreement is coming, and loyalty and happiness. So I feel this, right? The lovers making a choice also to be, even when we're not on the same page, to agree to disagree. But happiness is coming, lightness is coming. This is also a yes, they said. Okay, things are looking up. If this is someone you're worried about here, there is a loyal friend, okay? Maybe we were questioning somebody's trust or faith. I do feel like, yes, you can trust them. They're loyal. It's coming through here, okay? There's a yes here about someone. But the dark alone can stand for a loyal friend or loyalty. This is really nice. Maybe they're on the same page. Maybe if there's conflict, we're questioning somebody else's intentions, right? Maybe we're not sure if they're really, why are you fighting? Why is there conflict? Like, you don't want this enough or something, right? But I feel like there is a common ground. And if not right now, we're getting to that point, right? We're working through this here. We're smoothing this out, I feel. Potentially saying sorry, putting something to rest here. To make room for happiness, for a new beginning, I feel. Growing from the situation, bringing romance back also with the lilies, okay? Peace. Introspection, I just heard. Like reflection, yeah, reflection, potentially intending to your garden. So yeah, I talked about fertilizer here. So maybe we know now how to communicate. Maybe there was something missing. We didn't know how to address it. But there's something shifting. We're turning a page. Okay, let's move on with some tarot. Your faith is also going to be restored, I heard here. Okay. I do see somebody bringing flowers to a gravesite. I don't know. I don't even know if I want to edit this out, because now that I just said this, but I see that here. Maybe it's just a metaphor, because we feel like we're honoring something. Like, if this is also a distant situation, right, or a past loved one, like, we do not need to, like let's say, for example, you lost someone, you feel like you haven't said something. For me, obviously, doing all of this, spirit is always there. They're just not in this body anymore, but they're more alive than ever, okay? So to me, it's like really, yes, you can still resolve that conflict, okay? If you've lost a mother or a father or a pet or something, and you feel like you didn't say what you wanted to say, like, you can still do that. Like, I feel there's still room where we can clear the air, okay, of some sort. The energy can be transformed. Like, the energy will not be lost. And the receptor, the what? Whoever is receiving the message is still there, even if they're not human anymore, okay? Or even if they're not alive anymore. Okay, let's move on from this. I feel like I'm stuttering because I feel slightly uncomfortable. I don't know if somebody needs to hear this or it's an uncomfortable topic. Okay, tarot. What do we have for group number 2, please, in the next 7 days? Okay, this one's jumpy. 2 of Wands, a new path. Yeah, I focus on what I want and make it happen. Look at that. Beautiful. Making a decision on a new direction. New outlook, okay? Going down a new path. Turning a leaf, turning a page. Beautiful. Nice. Also, I heard going together. If this is about a partnership, literally, you're going together. But this could also be you and you, right? Going hand in hand finally with your inner child, with your balanced masculine and feminine side. Or just simply making a decision for some of you. You're just simply making a decision, right? Do you want this person in your life or not? Speak your piece and move on, either with them or without them. Okay, what else do we have, please? I kind of feel those cards, but let's shuffle again. There's too many. Oh, jumpy, jumpy. Knight of Cups. I know the right person waits until I'm ready. Beautiful. Beautiful. This also comes with knowing that you are also the right person, okay? We have to understand that we are also the right person for someone, just like someone else is also the right person for you. Just one message to put out there. Knight of Cups, offering, love offering, going after something, communication. I manifest multiple opportunities. This is fast changes. Ooh, I think you'll be realizing something, okay? By saying sorry or getting the apology, okay? There's a conflict resolvement. And this opens doors. This opens doors either with this specific person that you're thinking about, or a family member, or a completely different person. But first and foremost, also with yourself. You're coming to peace with yourself, within you, okay? Within you. And this is like, the higher self is almost like, I cannot do anything but smile. I feel and I believe in you, right? Your higher self is almost like, I believe in you, or spirit is saying, I believe in this situation. There's only, in the end, you will realize that only love exists, okay? Either because you're separating yourself from something, or you're coming closer together. But there's this beautiful offering here, feeling-wise, emotionally. Okay, there's a cup coming to you here of happiness and peace and love. An opportunity, or the right person, like it says, the knight in shining armor, whatever, whoever, okay? Really nice. And I love this on the bottom. I manifest multiple opportunities. Fast changes in communication. Quick, okay? This is very quick. Let's see, is there one more card, please, for group number 2 for the next 7 days in the tarot? Is there an advice card? I really feel like maybe there's, we talked about apologizing or receiving something, moving through the conflict, but is there any specific advice? Is there any specific advice for group number 2 here for the next 7 days? Any guidance? Do we have any guidance for group number 2? Specific. This one? 9 of Cups. I trust in the flow of life. This is a wish fulfillment. Group number 2. Your wishes are gonna come true. Trust also, right? Trust your higher self. This is the smile that I felt when I looked at this card. It's like, you will figure it out. You can resist it as long as you want, but you'll end up at this place, okay? At balance, harmony, and integration. Yep, you're going to be happy in the end, regardless. New person, old person, spiritual. Okay. There's loyalty, there's trust. I feel a new beginning also because of trust and loyalty. Making a commitment also to trust and loyalty. Right? Wow. Wish fulfillment, trust in the flow of life, and 2 of Cups on the bottom. Oh, group number 2. I'm worthy of the deepest kind of love. Yes, you are. You are. After the battle, I stay my ground and look for peace. After the 5 of Wands, the battle, the competition, the working yourself up over something, okay? Arguing or whatever this is. But 2 of Cups is coming together. This is agreements, unions, contracts, okay? And the Knight of Cups. I mean, we have all the thing, like everything is here for a great, beautiful outcome in love. If this is love, like romantic love specifically. But take it however this resonates. The union is saying yes, okay, saying yes. And yes, you can trust this person. Yes, there is a yes and a commitment coming. Let's do this, okay. Beautiful conflict resolution in the next 7 days. Okay, let's get another oracle card here before we get the last card. Whoop, thank you. We have, oh, nice. Oh, look what this is. OMG, look at this. 66 and 22. Wow. Flow, talking about it. Trust in the flow of life. Your 9 of Cups, okay. Your wish fulfillment, your satisfaction, your contentment, more than enough, more than you wanted. Your feelings are going to be even better. That's why this higher self, yourself is smiling at you. Okay. Like your higher self is smiling at your ego self in your 3D suit, okay. You got this, group number 2. You totally got this. There's a rebirth coming in a partnership, kindred partnership. So number 22, rebirth. Okay, very straightforward, really beautiful. You're making it through. Number 66, flow, Caribbean, calcite. Really nice. Maybe we even are going on vacation. Who knows, okay? But it feels very warm. It feels very paradisey. This could be a honeymoon, you know, like honeymoon phase or something. Or you're going back into the honeymoon phase, like paradise. Paradise is coming through. Interesting. Feels like paradise. Maybe regardless where you are, because you're finding a common ground and harmony. Flow. Yeah. And then let's get your last card. And even the transformation is underneath that too. And the journey. So you're transforming your journey. Breakthroughs underneath that. Yeah, it's all coming together. Okay, group number 2. Last message for group number 2 for the next 7 days. Group number 3. Have I been calling you group number 2 for the whole time? Maybe it's because of the 2 of Cups. And yeah, I don't know. And the 22. I'm so sorry. When I say number 2 to you, I mean, this is probably the partnership that comes out in me, the duality, okay? But you are group number 3. I apologize. Group number 3's message. Oop, thank you. 2 cards popping out together. We have reassess feelings, I feel like, and yourself. Look, there's 2 of you, right? Seeing it from a different perspective. Mirror image, potentially. Maybe when you look in the mirror. Maybe there's something here about this. Reflection thing, okay? You have the right to change your mind, yeah. Maybe because you were getting an apology. Oh, nice, I love it. That's your higher self. You might also get some signs and some synchronicities in the next 7 days, okay? And you just can't, like, you catch yourself smiling. You know, maybe smile at yourself when you catch yourself in the mirror. When you look in the mirror, just smile. Give yourself a wink. Okay, I really feel this energy here. That's so awesome. Let's look at this optimism card first. Awesome, I love it. If you're going to make up stories in your head about people and circumstances, please make them love stories with happy endings. Oh, group number 3. I'm so happy for you. And shine, look at that. Don't dim your light. The world needs your unique talents and gifts. Shine brightly. Beautiful. It's also accepting yourself, right? You're not wrong. Everybody's different. But we can find the common ground also by understanding that we are just simply different, right? We can, for example, if this is a really masculine feminine problem, there's roles. Maybe we can understand something logical even, right? Okay, masculine is just more dominant in this way and feminine is more dominant in this way. Maybe through understanding, we can find a common ground and we can find overlapping things here that work together, okay? Like, maybe giving each other different roles where we can really be good at something that you're really good at. And then you feel good, right? And then you will also be recognized for how good you did something or were at something, okay? Maybe one of you is really good at communicating and the other one is really good at feeling into a situation and providing compassion and care when it's necessary, where the other one is maybe more of a provider or protector, right? So really learning the roles also maybe is helpful in this, but this is also just another example. So I'm just going to stop rambling on. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you the biggest hugs and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye.